Well, I haven't been making any videos for a few days in preparation for my first grandson to pay me a visit. He is only 18 months. He's 20 months. He's 20 months by now. And I haven't been able to be with him. Basically, it's because our traditional value has already been eroded by the so-called modern Western culture, which is spreading very fast around the globe, where grandparents became some kind of a decoration, occasional goodies for occasional functions, like a celebration of a birthday. He's coming because my son's birthday is coming, 35 years old. And they're going to come here to celebrate my son's birthday. The grandson is from my second child. So last time I talked about Supreme Court. I think I didn't speak in the way I should be, because, as I said, Supreme Court is a guardian of our values, not the maker of our values. And I want Supreme Court not making funny new laws which will enable, actually they already did some, but I hope this can be reversed, because that kind of laws will give my grandson a feeling that when he grew up, he can donate his sperm to some Lisbon couple, so that my great-grandson might have two mothers rather than, like himself, a mother and a father. I can tell how much he loves his father and how much his father loves him, even as a baby. But a father will be even more important when he grew a little bit older. Funny thing, while some people deny biology, they also deny culture and the values, how important that is for a man to grow up, man and woman to grow up. My two daughters are able to mature to become real women, because after all, they have a mother. But they don't have a father. They have problems, how to deal with men. And my son, who grew up without a father, I know the effect. I know so well the effect of a person, a very sensitive young man, young boy, not having somebody whom he can copy, mimic, learn the manner, the skill, the confidence of being a man. Okay, so this is basically an add-up to my second point, that we need to give Trump another term to buttress the Supreme Court to be truly the guardian of our Constitution. If somebody wants to change our Constitution, they have to go. They could not. There's no shortcut to the change of constitutions. And the change of constitutions is not always good, actually. That's one reason everybody has to be on board. Most of everybody has to be on board. Most everybody has to want they live a different life rather than the life their forefathers, foremothers have lived. For myself, I lived under communism, but I'd rather have a mother and a father under communism than two fathers or two mothers under this in this free society. Because I know while freedom is a will to power, actually, freedom is power. We have to choose it. Security, however, should be given to every child. So, Supreme Court, to me, in a sense, is a security blanket for this country. And the third one, I want to talk about foreign policy, why it is so important. I don't have much time this time to bring foreign policy. Foreign policy is a much easier topic for myself, but I know it will be a pretty hard pill to swallow for most Americans, because the benefit of American being out of the world's war zone for so many years, ever since the establishment of our country, birth of our country, we have never really been invaded or participated in world wars. We went out, but nobody ever came in. We are not the true participants of wars. And that's a benefit because our nation is so prosperous, having never really been destroyed by wars, like so many most of countries around the world has been destroyed twice at least by wars. But not this nation. We just keep build our society are much more stable. That's the benefit. But as we lead in technology, we also lead in the ever expanding border of war zones. Now we are inside the war zones, except many people hasn't really noticed it. And the more we disregard this war zone, ever expanding war zone, the more likely they will bring wars to this peaceful country. Okay, this is just preparation. And think twice why we actually bring wars, including 9/11, onto our own land. By being ignorant about other countries, by being ignorant about what kind of foreign policy, what we can do abroad. So think a little bit. Tomorrow, if I have a chance, I may give my own answer to this question. Coming from a country who have never seen peace for quite a while, until the last 20, 30 years. Before that, there is a really, really bad called civil war within China, without much weaponry, but with a lot of very barbaric means. Bodily injuries and mental tortures. Millions of people died in that civil war. So I know a thing or two. I have an uncle actually died in the civil war in China. feel I might have a better connection to this uncle, my father's youngest brother, than his other brother and himself. For some reason, I have that feeling. I just feel I might have a more connection to this youngest uncle who died in the bloody Civil War. Okay, that's the end of this little clip. Long live American traditional values, the world's traditional values, and be careful when we change it.